Okay then. If anybody knows anything about me, there's two types of games I love more than anything else. My number one is RPGs, role-playing games. Japanese, Western, doesn't matter. I'm sorry, Eastern, Western, doesn't matter. Second is horror games. Not good with violence and gore in real life. At least not seeing the inside of people's bodies. Blood, not so bad, but yeah, gore in general, would rather not. Games, however, I fucking love. Again, RPGs mainly, but horror games. Problem is, not a lot of horror games were good, at least not until the original Outlast. Horror games were good back when the PlayStation 1 was around. And then for about a decade, 10 years, maybe 12, they became utter shite. Mainly action with a few scary looking monsters that used to chase you around, but you had big old guns so you could blow the fuck out of them. Didn't matter. Outlast 1, and I refer to Outlast 1 for this, was a change in the horror genre. There are other games that helped this as well. Amnesia, The Dark Descent, Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs. A lot of people wouldn't have heard of either of those games. A few others as well that I can't think off the top of my head. Amnesia was one of the more popular ones. Again, a lot of people won't know these because they're PC mainly, and like my fellow brethren, I'm mainly a console gaming peasant. But you know, they're coming back round. But what happened about, I guess it was 2014, 2013, I can't remember when Outlast 1 came out, is indie developer called Red Barrels released Outlast 1, and this independent developer was actually made up from ex-veterans from other studios that published horror video games in the past, and they decided to take it in a new direction, or a plausible direction that was more like a horror movie, but a little bit better. First person, you are defenseless, which most of the people in horror movies always are. I mean, that's the whole point. Yeah, and actually emphasis story, plot, and not necessarily the mentality of a horror movie, but feeling alone, enclosed, trapped, secluded, and fighting against all odds. And that's why I give so much props to the original Outlast, because all of these things were encapsulated. It's by no means a masterpiece, it's by no means perfect, but after Outlast 1 you started seeing a change in the genre, and it did change. Games released like Soma and more recently Resident Evil 7, and regardless of what anyone says, the Resident Evil series, in my personal opinion, has been absolute trash for years because it's all about action. People do like that. People like this survival action, and that's fine. That's fine. I have nothing against that. But to me, that's not horror. Not all horror games make me jump, even ones like this, because there's only so much a video game can do to make you scared. You're not living the experience. You never will be. And if you are, then you poor motherfucker, because you're probably not around to tell about it because you've lived horror in your actual life. It's not about that. Anyway, I'm digressing. The reason I'm playing this, and as you can see, it says Outlast 2, and it says play demo, it is the demo to Outlast 2. I will be getting Outlast 2 this weekend. I know it's been played. I know it's been out for a couple of weeks, and people have played it to death. I've seen little bits. I haven't played it straight away, and again, I love Outlast 1. It's as close to a horror masterpiece as any horror game's been in the last 10 years. But Outlast 2 isn't. Supposedly, I've seen bits. I've seen both negative and positive things. I loved a lot about Outlast 1. I won't ramble on about it because I may go back and do a gameplay of it. I don't know if it's going to stand up. I mean, graphically, it doesn't stand up that well. It was made by an indie developer, but it stands up amazingly well compared to a lot of indie games. But it had a really fucking tight story. To be fair, there was some supernatural elements, and one in specifically, but it was kind of explained and it kind of made sense. But then again, it's a computer game. It's not going to make that much fucking sense. Let's face it. And in horror movies, it doesn't make that much sense all the time. I mean, watching Nightmare on Elm Street at 13 years old, it didn't need to make sense. It was just scary. But anyway, we're getting into this. I'm playing a demo because I do intend to do a full playthrough of Outlast 2 this weekend onwards. And this demo is a kind of a combination of a lot of stuff that does happen or can happen in the main game. but it's very heavy emphasis on the supernatural. So, not my favorite thing. I like things to be a bit more realistic. But let's get in and give it a go. I done this about a year ago. I did play the demo, put it up on Facebook, but we're now going to get into it and yeah, just play through it and give us a little taste of what is to come for me. And yeah, should be fun. I'll do this in one video because it's not that long. It's not that long. So yeah, let's go. Okay, welcome to the Outlast 2 demo. You are Blake Langerman, a cameraman working with your wife Lynn. The two of you are investigative journalists, much like the character from the first game, Miles Upshaw, willing to take the risks and dig deeper to uncover the stories that no one else dare touch. You're following a trail of clues that started with a seemingly impossible murder of a pregnant woman known as Jane Doe, of course. The investigation has led you miles into the Arizona desert to a darkness so deep that no one could shed light upon it. It doesn't make sense because, of course, for darkness to even exist, there needs to be light of some sort. Anyway, balance and all that. And a corruption so profound that going mad may be the only sane thing to do. Again, that's an idiosyncrasy. Fucking double negative, that makes no sense. But anyway, let's go!
Here, let me try a version that can serve as an intro for the whole piece. Tell me when we're good.
Okay, we're good.
2 weeks ago, a young woman was found wandering, barefoot, pregnant, and alone on a barren stretch of highway 100 miles from the nearest... Oh,
The fuck?
did you see that?
We lost the engine. Fuck. Fuck. Jesus Christ! Oh, no, Julian, I'm not you! Going down. Lynn!
No, that's better. You have glasses to see. Now, as I said, I have played this previously, this demo anyway, and I know a little bit about the main game. Not enough to stop me getting jump scared or spoiling anything, but enough to know it's had mixed reviews, mainly because it feels tense. Apparently, R1 for our camera. Typical trope. We are defenseless, by the way. Turn on your night vision with R3 when the camera's raised, making things extra spooky. And zoom in. Now I tend to, as I was going to say, it's had mixed reviews because it's not as much tense as it is a lot of being chased and running away, as horror movies and horror games kind of should be in a certain way. And it's a gorgeous looking game. This demo is a little representative of the final product I've seen. It's very crisp, very clear. It does what it's meant to do in terms of creating atmosphere, but whether or not it breaks that because it's not necessarily as good as the original, we'll see. But yeah, we'll clear the demo, and like I said, the demo is a little bit more supernatural than the main game does, unfortunately, hinge towards that, which I'm not the hugest fan of. A lot more than the first one.
And hurt.
Yeah, no one's listening to you, Blake. So run is L3. We have a few new. Looks like a village or something down there. Yeah, we have L and R to the left of our screen. That is audio. You now have a directional microphone. Your camera's a lot better. It's not Miles Upshaw's little sort of hand jobby that he hand job that he had in the first game. So I'll stop reminiscing. I'll play the game. You guys will get a feel for it.
Is anybody there?
blatantly Village of the Damned. And a lot of this you're going to be seeing in the first playthrough as well, because obviously there's... Oh, fucking loud much. They've... Okay. Religious symbols. Obviously these parts are going to be in the game. I don't want to reload my batteries yet. Motherfucker. To be fair, it's been a while since I played this demo, so I actually forgot, but... Where the fuck would you knock back? If you're some sort of murderous arsehole, I'm going to bust through there and... Kill me? Fucking... Whoa. So you're pretty dead. And you clearly smell. Flies are about. I'm going to take those batteries. How do I... There you go, pick up battery. I heard the door go. Where the fuck was that? Where's the creaking coming from? Okay. I'm not going to reload the batteries yet, because we're in, like... Obviously you have a battery supply just like the first game. Battery is depleted, so we've got kind of this kind of a duller night vision mode, and it flickers every now and again. I want to wait till I find anything of interest, but I don't want to miss it, so we'll just get out here. We'll reload the battery out here. We've got 2 out of 8 possible batteries you can hold at any one time. Fucking loud. So we'll reload. Obviously you don't need... I keep the camera up because I'm pretty sure or the night vision on most of the time, because look, this is dark as balls. Oh. Hello, Freddy.
Who's...
Alright, you creepy bastard. So yeah, night vision obviously illuminates a lot of the dark... You as well? Yeah, that's a nice effect, the creepy... Although your hair is neon for some reason, you fucking comb over dick. Yeah. That does not look pleasant. Why is there a trike? Child trike. I mean, clearly there are children here, but what the oh.
Jesus.
Female woman screaming.
No.
Haven't even got anything to activate that. What was that? Bird. Oh shit, son. Does he have a machete? Why the fuck are you backing off, mate? You've got a weapon, I haven't. So many sounds. So yeah, it does bring the atmosphere well. For some reason I can't on this. I guess it's because I'm not being chased. That is disgusting. What's that? I'm guessing a cow has been gutted. Yeah, but they added a few new features. Running and hiding mechanic. You can now dive into fucking vats of water and other stuff. For some reason you can't in there. These barrels also you can hide in. But the enemy AI is a shitload smarter, more like closer to real life, I guess. Hello? No, okay. You don't want me to go in there. But clearly there is not a person. Spoopy. The fuck? What is that? There's only one door and it's in front of me. I was fucking around. Oh, because you look like a pleasant chap, don't you? Inbred vicar of some kind that blatantly wants to rape your soul. I'm not reloading the batteries. Okay. Press or hold to open. Ah, this is how we do it slowly. Which is, I believe it's the same as the first Outlast, I've just forgotten. Oh, no, you still can't hold it to close it. Close it, nicely. Thought there was some noise. Right, we'll take the battery. Because for some reason we've got this awesome camera. And this is obviously video game logic again. And it requires normal battery. I mean, this is a fucking news camera. There is no way it requires batteries to run. So, we've got the hide mechanic again. And as I was about to say before I cut myself off, being a retard that I am, yeah. Oh, bitch, don't do that. I'm gonna have to fucking reload. Right, we'll turn the night vision off. We don't need it in here. So the game looks good enough. And again, cutting myself off. I can't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, sorry. Like the first game, video game logic dictates we need to have some sort of limited supply of something. We can't just see in the dark forever. It'd be stupid. But then again, video game logic also states that an awesome camera, it's blatantly a news camera, doesn't have a fucking huge battery that just is self-sustaining until a point it needs charging. So, you know, for like a couple of hours of news footage, I don't know how long news cameras last. Okay, it's nothing. So we're constantly recording while the camera's up, whether it's in night vision or not. And there's a lot more recorded scenes in this game. Maybe I don't know what that sound is, but yeah. But yeah, I do tend to keep the camera up at all times, regardless of whether it's in night vision or not, because what the fuck was that? I saw a shadow. Oh, circle is crouch. Okay, okay. How do we? Can't remember. Well, that's quick turn to see what's chasing you. It's always fun. And X is jump, although he's pretty pathetic. Crouch. Just I did not ask it to zoom. So circle is crouch, but press down on L3. Which, open windows. I know where I have to go. It's not that I'm trying to do. Okay, so R1 to put the camera away. I mean, considering you can look without night vision mode and you have to document stuff, or at least that's all. There's the birds. Been an Outlast thing. Why would you put the camera down? At least that's my. Okay, so this is sort of tutorializing you in new mechanics. Okay, if you need to get into a building and out of a building quickly, you may be able to open a window or come through the door and then quickly skip out the window while you're being chased by a psychopathic murder. Someone just closed that. Nah, it's blowing in the wind. Okay, oh. I swear I saw a square there. Oh. No, can't get out. So, fucking you again. Someone's shit at painting, by the way. They do it cartoony style. Someone's on a corn-fed diet. You can tell we're what part of the world we're in. Although, maybe not. So, nice little blatant pointers. We have to go through here. There's a bit of blue rag, just in case you were too fucking retarded to see. So yeah. There was just briefly a lot of sound coming from this direction. So Sid is the one doing this? I don't know. So let's run. Look behind us. There's nothing behind us. Okay, ooh. Satanas inimicalde. For Latin. Even the birds here look fucking evil. Crow, raven, whatever you are. Oh, fuck off with yellow drain. Batteries drain very quickly. Of course, it must be because it's a professional news camera. Again, shit makes no sense. Again, religious symbols. I am not reloading yet. So this is an altar. A doll on the floor, but what looks like... okay, let's come out of night vision. Okay, that is blood. That is blood. In a sense. That's also blood, so don't really want to know what happened here. And that is an altar, like a certain baby of grand repute came into the world, supposedly 2,000 years ago. Ish, give or take. The fuck that is? It's some sort of mannequin mask, more blood. People have been going to town on this. This, I believe, in the main game is readable. I saw a little bit with that. This half is not. Blake, we can tell it smells bad. There is rotting. There's at least blood. So we have to go through here. We have to change the battery. Pleasant. You guys really take your religion to a whole new level. Okay, so I remember seeing this before. I kind of forgot a little bit. This, yes, these are definitely children. Then this is, yeah, these are corpses of children in a sacrificial pit. So, yeah, that's a thing. Now, moving on. And this is where the game perhaps differs from bits I've seen as well. Is obviously this.
All that has been wrong today. Help me every day to be gentle, more like thee.
Okay, so
Let
rat.
me hear when your words speak.
Are you done?
See nothing to
No. Apparently she's not done.
turn home above.
Okay, you done now? Okay. So random mutterings from.
The light has gone
Oh,
away.
fuck off! Seriously,
Listen while I pray.
allow me to talk.
To watch and keep, and send me quietly to sleep. Watchful Savior.
I get it. Little girl's voice in a horror game, scary. Ooh, can't go out that way.
Gentle.
Small child things. Honestly, the only way we're going to shut this bitch up is by actually looking in the well, because clearly that's what she wants to do. So,
Bring me and all.
let's investigate. Nice. So, let's bring this back up. It's a giant tongue creature. Right, so how we went from a well to an air vent or air duct of some description? Who knows? We'll make our way through here.
Please blink.
Again, this guy is trying to find his wife, and again, a criticism, I guess, of this. Unlike Miles Upshaw in the first game, who was there to investigate Murkoff Industries' shady dealings in the insane asylum and things that they had done, is this guy's now trying to find his wife, who's missing. Right, forgot about that. So why is he constantly got the camera on the go? So somehow this tongue. Okay. It's pretty creepy, that deep voice. Somehow this tongue dragged us
I'm scared.
through a well into a school. Take the night vision off because it's light here. So I won't drain the battery because that's the thing as well. Apparently battery doesn't go down from just... I guess that would make the game even harder than necessary. What we got here? English dictionary. Well, we're in America, so it's not. It's the American version. No good. Catholic school, the way to success. If you say so. Repent. What would Jesus do? Have people write a book for him, apparently. Okay, so map of the United States of America, or of Northern America. So we are located. Where are we located? We're located here. This is where we are. Arizona, somewhere in Arizona. Anyway, so can't go out that door. So there's only one way. Time is stuck. No, it's not stuck. Oh, interesting. Oh, dark as balls, obviously. Nope. Someone fucking around with the lockers? Oh, of course. Creepy voice. Fuck off. Where is it coming from?
Jessica and Lynn. When we were...
Okay, so we have a woman's name, Jessica. Little boy, 2 girls with him. First place to Jessica. What we got? Hailing on board. My coma was... My coma was still talking about the 30. I didn't get that for a minute, but they're obviously talking about the teacher. My coma was still talking about the 30 years war. Blah, blah. Habsburgs, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm not riding home with you today because I've got a journal. But I'll call you when I get home, okay? Sup, Jess. Coma was the worst. His nasal spray totally makes me want to puke. Journal her. I'm going to journal because you want to expose the dark truth behind St. Ambrose field hockey team. Your dad is forcing you. You have a big sloppy crunch on Blake. Okay, so that's our name. That's the guy's name we're playing as. Shut up, bitch. Also, we should replace Coma with his nasal spray with hot sauce. Also, really shut up. So these are the 2 girls talking. So this makes me believe that Jessica is one of these girls, and the lad in the middle was is Blake when he was younger. Who knows? Right. Let's grab this shit. Oh, this is gonna be fucked up, innit? Again, I can't remember. It's been a year. And it was only a demo. I probably played it once for 20 minutes or something. No? Okay. A lot of fucking noise coming from... Whoa. Fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, we're, Nope, don't mean to replace the battery, I meant to get in the fucking locker. Well, apparently this is not an option. Whatever this thing is can still open lockers. Okay, hiding might be more of an issue than the last one, but I believe it is anyway. Whoa, motherfucker! Well, that looked unpleasant. I do actually remember that, and this whole way I just thought you maybe you'd be able to escape, but obviously I was wrong. Not sure if you can die in this demo. It wouldn't be much of a demo if you couldn't. Oh shit, that's bright. So I guess that's... We walk into this? I think we walk into this. Yes, we walk into this. And it leads to another part of school. Well, no. Okay. This is where the supernatural shit starts. Apart from that thing that grabbed us, I mean, that was clearly not human. Oh, okay. Well, when we got here, it wasn't snowing outside. So, well, we weren't at school anyway. I don't know if it snows much in Arizona. I thought it was quite desert-like, like start of the game. But hey, supernatural shit starts. So, onward. Okay. All of the creepy.
Jessica.
Okay, so we're looking for our wife Lynn, but he's called out just gonna, this is definitely... Blake is definitely the bloke. He's definitely the bloke from the... or the kid from the picture. So staticky TV and... pleasant. That is a child hanging from a rope. Well, Outlast, you,
Oh God. Yes.
motherfucker. Definitely have something to, say. Whoa. Yes, the dark tendrils of the afterlife. Okay. Let's go have a closer look. Something was hungry, perhaps. Yeah, something was hungry. And their hands. Okay, they're gone now. That was hands. Okay. Right. Okay, I'm pretty sure that wasn't a red exit light down there earlier. Could be wrong. I think this is where we go. The fuck? Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, this is
I'll bleed you in the yard!
You'll eat me? Okay. Okay, not what I wanted to hear. Okay, we're back in... Whoa, we're back in hillbilly territory. Oh. Oh, fuck. No, no, no. So we get this up. Let's run into the cornfield. It's always a great idea. Running for an extended amount of time will exhaust you. And let's stop running. Right. Rule of thumb, horror games, 101. We don't know where we are or how to get out. Oh shit. But rule of thumb is if you follow the edge of any map for long enough, you'll find a way to escape. Don't come over here. Really? Fuck you, buddy. Ow. I don't know why I said ow, because I'm not being hurt, but... Run, Blake. Ah, there we go. Oh, shit. More. Running, running. Being chased by these fucking... these hillbillies. Oh, son of a bitch. My battery's not doing so good. Oh shit. Oh, got my glasses. Oh, hello. You look unpleasant. Oh, that's my dick. That is our dick. And it's no longer there. Well, and that's the demo. That's where we end. So, that was fun while it lasted. So yeah, more of that in the main game. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see more of this at the weekend in a bit.